The power of one. History has shown us that the power of one individual can be profound and life-changing. And there is no greater place than this can be seen than in our classrooms, where educators make a profound impact daily. However, the escalating need for special educators, coupled with the growing number of special needs students, threaten the future of America and our most precious resources. But in the Blue Ridge Mountains of North Carolina, there is a place where some exciting things are happening, a place where students are being empowered to change the world, one student at a time. Mars Hill College offers students the opportunity to be prepared in one of the state's premier programs. The Special Education Program in Mars Hill offers students a unique opportunity to experience small class sizes, engaging instruction, and hands-on experience. Contrary to popular belief, special education includes students from a broad range of areas. The greatest challenge that many students with disabilities face are the myths that they cannot succeed in school. When students with disabilities receive appropriate instruction, they grow academically and socially. Consider the accomplishments of Beethoven, Einstein, Tom Cruise, Whoopi Goldberg, Marlee Matlin, and Billy Blanks. All excelled in spite of their disabilities. Why special education as a profession?
I feel I can make a difference with people who have disabilities.
If you think about students that have special needs, you don't just think about that student. Usually you see their family, and you see their extended family, and you see their neighbors, and you see the hundreds of people that are involved in this child's life, opposed to just a student that can handle things on his own and doesn't need all the extra attention. So being a special educator, you reach hundreds more people per student.
There was nothing else that really suited me. Going there knowing that you want to be in special education, and it's might be the highest in money value at the end of the day, but the rewards you get that aren't monetary are extreme. Just having a kid, knowing that you can positively impact. If you had 10 kids a year and you taught for 30 years, there's 300 students that they can look back on life and say that one teacher changed the way I thought about school, education, or maybe even hopefully life.
I realized that I had a passion for children with cancer, but I didn't know quite what I could do with that because I didn't want to become a doctor, but I wanted to work with these kids, and that's what led me to Mr. Kane's office one day. I went in there and I asked him, I want to work with kids that have health problems. I want to work with kids that need that extra help. You know, what can I do? And that's when he opened up and showed me that, you know, special education isn't just limited to the school setting. You've got so many other avenues. You've got the hospital, you've got, you know, children with AIDS, children, you know, who are burned and can't attend the normal school setting, you know, that also are needing services and also want to gain an education. And just knowing that I could possibly do that just opened up a whole new world for me and made me realize that this is what I can do. I can't cure cancer, but if I can allow a child that does have cancer, you know, enjoy the time that he does have now, and, you know, make him smile and realize the value that education has for him.
In special ed, it takes a lot more than just caring about students to pull it off. You've got to be energetic, you've got to be creative, and probably most of all, you've got to be knowledgeable about what to do and when to do it when you're working with kids.
Why Mars Hill?
The special ed teachers here and the regular teachers keep the classes small. They don't allow an exceeding amount of people to come in so that they can work on one-on-one with you. I've had to call my teachers at home sometimes, and they've let me, and they know my schedule, they work with my running, and that's why Mars Hill has worked perfect for me.
Honestly, I didn't know too much about Mars Hill when I came here. I knew it was in the mountains, and I liked that. And then after being here, it's kind of hard to explain why you wouldn't want to be here, because the class size, I mean, my class size averaged like 6 to 8 probably a class. So we're personal. I mean, you can learn more in an hour worth of class with 6 people than you would a whole week with 40 to 50 people. And it's just it's more of a family than even a community, because I've had some stuff come up while I've been in a special ed program with family and whatnot, and actually I had a personal injury at one point, and it wasn't a question I didn't even have to ask to miss a day or miss a test or ask for help. It was already there provided, and there was no questions asked or anything, so it made me feel, like I said, a part of the family.
Mars Hill is special because we've got such a small class size. You know, I've really been able to connect with my teachers. They've been there for me. You know, when I'm sick, I've had teachers call me up and been like, you know, what's wrong? What's going on? You know, can we help you out? I went and looked at other colleges that were so much bigger, and you know, they had quote-unquote great professors, but you know, you were just a number. You know, the class size was 500, and you know, I didn't want that. I wanted to be in an environment where the teacher knew my name and you know, knew what I had to contribute.
I want to be somebody. I want to be somebody for these kids.
Special educators, changing lives one child at a time.